So, anyway, I find it an honor to do this anyway. But before we get that, I want to take a moment and ask you to silence your cell phones or turn them off. The program's not that long. I know that you want to hear every bit of it. If you have a child, a future Lakeside Eagle or SHS Bulldog, and they get a little bit cranky, we ask that you step out. You'll see there's a television screen, and you can hear it out there. Now, what really is a great honor for me is that when I first came to Springdale, I taught this young man on baritone when he was in the high school. Yes, I'm that old. And it was, I saw great things in him at that time, and he's not let me down in that respect. And so he is great mentor for your children and a great director for the city. Please welcome Mr. Brent Mitchell and the Sonora Middle School Band.
That was our first piece called Proclamation. This year has been an absolute joy. They're all absolute joys. I've got kids here at the high school level and all through Lakeside, but this year particularly, this is probably one of the strongest years that we've had at Sonora Middle School. And it shows because, I want to take a moment here. If you have, we go through 2 books, and you have purchased them, so you know. There's 2 books. There's the red book and the blue book, and it's a progression, and they get harder and harder and harder. To be in the junior high band, you have to complete 12 exercises. And there's 55, or 155, all the way through the red book. And these 12 have to be completed to be in the Lakeside Junior High Band. And there's still time, and some of them just need time to finish off. They already have them. We just got to sit there and listen to them. If you have completed all of your red book exercises, would you please stand? Yes, that is awesome. And sit down. Now, the next book, I challenged the next book. It's a blue book, and there's 12 more. And they start this at Lakeside. Also, they review them a little bit. But this gets much harder. If you have completed all of your blue book exercises, please stand. That's awesome. And sit down. Now, recently on, let's see, the 27th of last month, we went to Soul Ensemble. Every single student, I believe, every student medaled. And so everybody who went to Soul Ensemble, please stand. They worked hard. We didn't really go over this in class. We just kind of touched on stuff. And this was the hard work they did on their own. So please sit down. Our next song is it's an arrangement by Robert W. Smith, and it's called Sousa Times Sousa. Please enjoy. Our last song for the evening is called Creepy Crawlies. They really enjoy this one. It's just about bugs, really. And they like it because, the trumpets get to be the bugs, and the band gets to squash them. And Mr. Brown really sets the trumpets up well. He teaches them to play strong and powerful, and teaches them to, be trumpets. And the band gets to smash them. Anyway, at the end of the concert, I'm going to have some faculty from Sonora Middle School. They're going to meet me up on stage, and I have clipboards. And they're going to, if you're going to check your student out, we'll meet you backstage, and you go out these doors here, I believe, or come backstage, and we're going to be in this back hallway back here, and they're going to drop their instruments off or get their instruments in the small band room, and then we'll be able to sign them out from there. And there's be about 5 of us. And when the faculty come up, I'll be able to tell you exactly which instrument, like Dr. Johnson's here, she may be doing Miss Hingston's class, or I'm going to do my classes, and so on and so forth. So when they come up, you'll be able to see exactly who you're supposed to see to sign your child out. And there'll be a window, and that window will be from 6:30 to 7. At that point, if you're going to stay, proper concert etiquette is that when you stay seated during the concert, and then you leave between songs, or in between bands. So again, if you're going to sign your child out, you have a window between 6:30 and 7. Again, thank you very much for coming, and this is our last song. Thanks for coming out. I'd like to thank our administration. Without them, we would not have an awesome program all the way through middle school through the high school. Again, I'll have teachers up here along with my administration, and we'll be able to sign kids out. I'll dismiss them here in a minute, and have a wonderful summer if I don't see you.